Just a tad bit of housekeeping before we start. If the bell, I don't even think the bells are working, but if a bell were to happen to go off during the presentation, if you would just stay in your seats, you'll be excused to your next class or excused to lunch. So no need to get up and get all stressed out about having to leave. All right. So good morning. I'm Jennifer Burks. I'm the athletic director at Perry High School. I would like to welcome you all to our signing day ceremony where we get to celebrate these student athletes in front of us. So let's introduce them. Talisa Chafee, who will be attending Trine University in Indiana for softball. Lauren Crocker, who will be attending Utah State University for basketball. Brandon DeHondel, who will be attending Chandler Gilbert Community College for baseball. Christopher Lavin, who will be attending Bethel University in Minnesota for baseball. Janae Mathis, who will be attending the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff for softball. Mark O'Bannon, who will be attending Ottawa University Surprise for football. Braden Tamboni, who will be attending Phoenix College for baseball. And Zachary Tomlinson, who will be attending Chandler Gilbert Community College for baseball. We're so honored to have these 8 student athletes represent us at the next level. Each one of them represents what it means to be a student first and an athlete second. They are both strong on the field, in the classroom, and in their communities. Together, they have an average of a 3.4 grade point, with one athlete at a 4.3. Very nice. As usual, this group has excelled athletically and is continuing to help the Pumas dominate on the field. Talisa is a multi-sport athlete who has been a state runner-up, All-Premier Region, and All-CUSD in badminton. She's currently tied for the most home runs on the team with Janae, who is also a multi-sport athlete and a special one for serving as a partner on our unified sports teams. Janae was All-Premier Region and All-CUSD for softball last year, and our softball team is currently ranked number 6 in state. Our baseball players and softball players are at a slight disadvantage because they are currently in season. These players before you have improved continually throughout the season. At one point, the baseball team was ranked 17th, and they have recently moved up to 7th with strong play of Brandon, Chris, Braden, and Zach. We plan on lots of honors for our baseball and softball players at the end of this season. Lauren joined our basketball team this year after her family moved from Canada. She fit right in and quickly became an integral part of our program. For her efforts, our team made it to the state semifinals, and she earned All-Premier Region honors. She is also one of the leading receivers on our flag football team. And finally, Mark was able to help our football team make it to the state playoffs, and he was named All-Premier Region. Their accomplishments say a lot about the quality of our programs, our coaches, our parents, our teachers, and athletes here at Perry High School. For the friends and teammates of these student athletes, I hope you look to them as an inspiration. Getting to this point took years of hard work, including hours of practice time, miles of travels, late nights doing homework, sore bodies, and dedication and sacrifice by their families. Along the way, they had to go to bed early on game nights, and they may have missed that special school event or even had to give up what they wanted for private or club lessons. But ultimately, today and the next 4 years will make it all worth it. Athletes, be sure to take the time and appreciate what those sacrifices have been for. So from Perry High School, I want to congratulate each of you and wish you good luck at the next stage of your life as a student athlete. As always, I want you to know that even though you are about to become a Thunder, an Aggie, 2 Coyotes, a Royal, a Golden Lion, a Spirit, and a Bear, you will always be Pumas to us. So at this time, we have a few words about our athletes from our coaches, and we're going to start with Coach Harder to talk about Talisa and Janae.
I just want to take the opportunity to congratulate all the athletes up here on this accomplishment. I've actually spent time with the Tamboni family, the Hondo family, coached Chris, coached Mark, so I know a lot of these guys, so congrats to all of you. Talisa. Talisa is just an awesome kid. Great softball player, fun to be around. She's a high character kid around campus. She does really well in the classroom, maintains a high GPA. I didn't know how goofy and quick-witted she was until this year. She makes me smile every day. I love that about her. Zip it. T has one of the most powerful swings I've been around. The ball just jumps off her bat, and it looks effortless. I was actually talking to her college coach a few days ago, and he said the same thing. He's like, man, the power she generates is like something I haven't seen in a long time. He knows he's getting a steal with Talisa. He's super happy to have her. As a sophomore, T went 7 straight at bats, hitting 7 home runs. That's pretty impressive. She's not finished, though. Right now, she's hitting well over 300. She's hit some massive bombs for us recently. She's driven in several runs. I'm just so glad I've got the opportunity to coach T and just be a small part of her softball journey. Congrats, T. Okay, Janae, I know it sounds like a broken record, but she's also just an awesome kid, awesome softball player. What I like about Janae even more is she's just a really, really good kid. She's involved with several clubs on campus. She's a member of Puma Pals, a member of our Softball Leadership Council, and the Indigenous Club. Those are just a few small things that kind of describe how cool Janae is. When it comes to softball, the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff is getting a player that's just going to go out and compete every day. For her career here at Perry, she is hitting well over 300. She has 44 career RBIs, 13 career doubles, 9 career home runs. She's just been outstanding on defense as well. She was our Defensive Player of the Year last year. She's been very dependable this year, defensively and at the plate, and she's also not finished. We're expecting some big things out of her in the next few weeks, and again, I'm just glad I had the opportunity to be around Janae for the last 2 years. Congrats, Janae.
All right, next we have Coach Curtis to talk about Lauren.
I had an absolute blast coaching Lauren. She's just such a great teammate in person. It's really just a fun soul to be around. It's going to be weird not having an important member of the Bash Brothers not around next year. Just what a blessing you were to come into our program and school at the right time. Thank you for you and your family for trusting all of our coaches and also the school to help you along in your journey. Albeit it was a short time and I wish it would have been longer. I want you to know you'll always be family and welcome back with open arms. We wish you the best of luck at Utah State.
Okay, Coach Broderick is coming on up to talk about our baseball players.
First off, I want to say congrats to all you guys. I mean, it's a big accomplishment for sure to go on and move on and play at the next level. But first, we'll start with Brandon. It's been phenomenal to kind of be around him and see his growth throughout the years, from freshman year on. This kid is somebody that you would never, ever have to ask to work hard. He goes out there and does everything you want and see in a player. If you even asked him to run through a wall, he would look at you and ask you how many times you want me to run through it. That kind of mentality I've had of him. His work ethic is really showing this year as a senior, being a big part of our lineup, and it's continuing to grow and grow, and I'm excited to see kind of what you do in the future at Chandler Gilbert, man. So congrats. Lavin this year has kind of taken on a lot of different roles for us. Last couple years, he's been one of our catchers, kind of, big pitcher for us there, throwing guys out left and right. This year, I had 3 senior catchers, and it's been kind of tough to kind of get everybody back there. But he embraced playing third base. And during the fall, we had Fall World Series, and he pitched for his team against our boys and threw 4 shutout innings. And I looked at the other coaches. I'm like, maybe we should put this guy on the mound more. And sure enough, that's what we ended up doing with him. And already this year, ended up breaking our single season save record. And it's been an accomplishment that you would have never expected at 11. And I don't even think he expected to do that either. and it's always great to see. And we get on him a lot all the time because we tell him to get mad, to try to be intimidated out on the mound, kind of be in that closer role. And when you tell him to do that, his smile gets bigger. And so at this point, I just tell him to smile bigger and really intimidate those guys up to the bat and gets the job done. So again, man, I'm excited for you to go there. The kid's unbelievable student, and your future is bright for sure, man. Congrats. And Braden over here, I've known Braden and his family for probably 6 or 7 years now, and kind of see where he's kind of grown up from. He's just a little guy running around the field, and seeing how he's grown and blossomed and become the guy he is today is a testament to his family and kind of the work ethic that he has off the field. This year he's been a huge leader for us on and off the field, kind of being that vocal guy, getting these kids to kind of really buy in and understand what we have and the accomplishments we can get to, with that aspects of even him and these other, 3 on the stage here today. The biggest part here this year is he's been one of our better arms and continues to grow and grow and grow. And as this season comes towards this end, he's going to be somebody I'm going to count on to push us further and further in this playoffs. And is always bringing great energy, fun energy. I can really kind of mess around with him because, again, I've known him forever, and he gives it right back, dishes it right back. So it's somebody I'm definitely going to miss on the field, kind of moving forward, because I don't really have that with a lot of these other guys, knowing him from since he was 10 or 11 years old. So, but again, congrats, Braden, and keep doing your thing, man. I'm excited for what's going to hold for you as well. Zach was new to us this year, and it's definitely always tough for a guy to come in and embrace kind of a new culture, a new coach, new kids, and to be kind of an outsider looking in. But he's definitely embraced it. The kids have kind of all latched to him. He's kind of latched to these seniors, kind of been that leader, and is continuing to grow and grow and grow, and somebody that that I'm going to be able to depend on here towards the end of the year as well, to come out of that bullpen and be a bat off the bench if that's the case, or getting that start at third base, whatever it is. I'm excited for him and his future here, and hopefully he could help us, keep moving forward on this ball field and into the playoffs. But his potential is through the ceiling, and I know that, the continue the hard work and dedication that you have, who knows what's going to be the future for you. But again, congrats to you as well.
Okay, if Coach Ortiz would come up and talk about Mark.
Thank you. First off, congratulations to all of you huge accomplishment, honor. Very honored to be in here with you guys today. So Mark, got 1 year with him, new coach here, first year. Met him fairly early, and obviously you look at him, he's a big kid, and super exciting to have him. And he ended up playing both sides of the ball for us all year. Being an all region in the Premier region is pretty honorable. It's one of the top regions in the country. So you're one of the best, one of those best players, and that's a huge accomplishment. And when I got word that you were committing to Ottawa, I was super proud of you. I'm glad you were playing, because you were kind of on the fence a little bit, but I'm super glad. Mark's a great kid. Funny story, we have muscle milk for the kids after practice, and he's drinking it, and he goes, Coach, I'm lactose. I go, why are you drinking the milk? And it's good. I was like, come on, man. But he's just that type of kid, always funny, always making everyone laugh. But I'm super happy for you. You know, Ottawa's a great NAIA school. You're going to kill it over there. I mean, going into that school, I would assume you're probably the best lineman they have. So I'm super happy for you, super excited, and definitely be following you, and got to make that drive out to Surprise and watch you one day. So happy for you, bud.
Okay, I'm sure our athletes have been waiting 4 years to get a chance to get on the microphone in front of all of you. And so I'm going to hand it over, and Talisa's going to go first.
First off, I would like to thank my parents for all the love and support that they have given me over the years. I would also like to thank my brother Jackson and my sister Vanessa for being my biggest fans and making me feel like I don't look dumb on the field. I want to give a huge shout out to all my friends, family, teammates, and coaches that have wished for my success and pushed me to become better. And I wouldn't have made it this far without you guys, so thank you. And finally, I would like to thank my coach, my current coach, Coach Harder. And then, that's all, really. Thank you, Roll Thunder.
First off, I want to thank God for enabling me to play the sport that I love and enjoy. I want to thank my parents for giving up their time to take me to practice and games and working extra hard to pay for all my out-of-town tournaments and putting up with my attitude anytime I had a bad game. I wouldn't be where I am today without you guys, so thank you, Mom and Rob. Thank you to my grandma and my sisters and their families as well, and all the rest of my family who always came to support me in my games and for giving me tips on how to improve. I would also like to thank my coaches along the way who have helped me not only build my skills, but also my confidence and character. To all my Canadian coaches at Edge School who helped me find my love for basketball and develop me as a player. Coach G, thank you for always believing in me and pushing me to be the better version of myself every day. Our countless hours in the gym are now finally paying off. Thank you to the Perry basketball program and my amazing teammates and coaches for taking me under their wing and allowing me to have the best season, one I'll definitely never forget. You guys have truly made my year amazing, and words can't describe how grateful I am for all of you. And lastly but not least, my friends for always being there for me and being my #1 fans and helping me remember to live in the moment. Since I began participating in this sport, playing at a higher level has always been my dream, and today I'm living out that dream. I cannot wait to play my sports I love so dearly at the Division I level, so thank you to the Utah State coaching staff for this opportunity. Go Aggies.
First, I'd like to thank my family for helping me get to where I am today. My parents I'd like to thank for the endless lessons, games, and practices they have taken me to, for the amount of sacrifices they have made to help me in my career, and for encouraging me to stick with this game for the times I've thought about quitting. I would not be here today if it was not for the people sitting right beside me right now. Also, I'd like to thank my siblings, Zach and Devin, for going to my games and literally being the best brother and sister I can ask for. I'd like to thank the whole Perry coaching staff for honestly one of the funnest baseball years I've had in my life. Coach Brian, Tim, Etch, Cody, and Matt, thank you for everything you've done for me. And Etch, thank you for waking up literally every morning just to hit with me. To continue, I'd like to say thank you to all my teammates who I've spent most of this year with. Thank you for all the laughs, hard-fought games, and every jog sprint we've done together. Thank you to all my outside coaches who have shaped me into the player I am today. Mike Fetters and Khalees for letting me catch bullpens and learn the game from you. Micah Fetters for dealing with me in the weight room for the past 8 years and getting me as big as possible. And Cody Ransom and Lou Frazier for helping me with my hitting. Finally, I would like to thank Coach Watson for giving me this chance at the next level to play baseball, and I'm excited to get into the next chapter of my life. Go Yotes!
First, I'd like to thank my friends and family, and especially my parents. They were along with me every step of the way, and especially my grandparents for supporting me and coming to all my events. Special thanks to Coach Moda and Jared for always being an inspiration to me, and a special thanks to the Bethel staff for taking a chance on me.
First, I'd like to start off by congratulating all the other seniors who are sitting up here with me today. I'd like to thank my parents for being my biggest supporters and for spending countless hours taking me to tournaments and practices. To my grandparents, Jamie and Maxine, my Auntie Brooke, my Uncle Carl, my cousin Ellie, and my brothers, Jaden and Jacoby, thank you for traveling to all my tournaments and being the loudest ones in the stands. I'd also like to thank all of my family, friends, teachers, and teammates for their continuous support in my journey. Thank you to all of my high school and club coaches who believed in me and who have pushed me to be the best player that I can be. Go Golden Lions.
I'd like to start off with a thank you to my grandparents and parents for everything they do. Thank you for all the countless hours you spend giving up your time to take me to practice, to games, everything. Thank you for the 5 a.m. workouts that you take me to, even though you make me late. Next, I would like to thank my freshman and junior coach, Coach Jones and Coach Wright, for everything you did, pushing me to make me harder and better football player. Another person I'd like to thank was Coach Ortiz for pushing me, making sure I completed this year. You made me find my love for the sport again. Thank you for that, Coach Ortiz. I'd like to thank my teammates, Shaddy, Charles, Noah, all of them. You guys are like a second family to me. Thank you for everything you guys do. And thank you.
First off, I'd like to thank my parents for everything they do for me and supporting me every step of the way. I also want to thank my brother for the constant support with all the ups and downs. I want to thank my coaches from Perry to club ball. I also want to thank the athletic trainers at Perry, Alice and Olivia, for keeping me healthy. Can't wait for this next step of my life. Go Bears.
I wanted to say thank you to all my friends for being there for me when I needed to talk to somebody and just always being there for me. And I wanted to thank my parents for always taking me to like Friday night practices when nobody wanted to go and always paying for me and just being my number one supporters through like my entire baseball career. And I wanted to thank my coaches, especially when I got to Perry, for just pushing me beyond imaginable. I ran like at least 100 sprint jog sprints, I think, but I am very blessed to be in the position I am today, and me and Brandon are going to tear it up next year. Go Yotes.
All right, now comes the fun part. If you'd grab your pen and your paper. The official date is April 12th, 2023, and the time is 9:47 a.m. And so if you will go ahead and sign. You can give him a hand. All right, well, congratulations to everyone from Perry High School. We are so excited for you. I can't even tell you how much we're looking forward to watching your success at the college level.